Tape alert, tape alert, tape alert, tape alert.
All right, we talk about your inspiration and like growing up, you listen to like gospel and then listening to like the J. Cole's and Kendrick. So how would you describe the music that you typically create?
I always say like put me in a if anybody were looking for some type of category to put me in, I would say put me in like the Nip, Drake, Rick Ross type category because I mean Drake has pop hits and stuff like that, but a lot of Drake's best music in my opinion is that music that you can just put on in your car and ride to. You know what I'm saying? Riding music it never dies out because people spend a lot of time commuting. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people's time is spent in their car or spent on some type of form of transportation. So I think that ride music isn't gonna go nowhere, bro. And I think that I just provide that hopeful riding music from a standpoint of you have the Rick Ross that's telling people about the like the riches, the wealth and stuff like that. But I'm like the one that people can see as the homie. I'm still very much on the ground with it. Like I'm very humble about it. You know what I'm saying? Not to say he's not, but it's just like I'm still at my humble beginnings. So my music very much relates to those people that are still at that place, you know. And excuse me. And what I'm doing is telling them that this situation is gonna be fine. You know, there's always gold in that. You just gotta find it and find your way to win in it. So I would say that would probably be my spot. My niche is making music to inspire people to keep going. You know what I mean?
And that's what's up. That's what's up. Inspiration music. So let me ask you, in Texas, what studio do you go to? Is it just in Texas, or you record in different places?
I record myself, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I record myself, and then my homie, Cub Scout, my homie Salo, my homie Scoob, they record me too when I'm in Houston. That's who I record with. I either record myself while I'm there, or I record with all of them. We all record at the same like type of program, so. It's an easy situation. I don't really go to many studios unless I have other stuff to do.
Okay.
But in Houston, I do go to Lions Den. It's a studio called Lions Den in Houston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to Lions Den.
Yeah.
And another question, how did you get your name? How did you get that name?
My name was my first name originally. I was gonna go like that Drake, J. Cole, all that. I was gonna go that route, but I started deciding, like, as I was growing into who I was just as a person, that my music isn't for me. I don't make music about my life for me. I make music about my life so other people that are in the same type of situation as me can understand
and
that,
be inspired.
Yeah, exactly. So
right.
That's not even for me. You know what I mean? So I kind of just kept thinking about that. What do I want to do? Who do I want to represent me? Then I thought about like who do I do my music for? And it was for like my family, you know. So my parents were both born in 1970. My sister was born in 1998, so it's the 70 from them and the 98 from my sister. So it's just like the bigger I get, the bigger everything gets for our family without us having to put our actual information out there, you know. So
that's fire. That's fire. Well, that's what's up to say the name, like how it tie into your family, your siblings, and your parents. That's what's up, bro. So I want to get into a single that you got, right? Let's talk about the single Time and Space.
Okay.
It's on YouTube. Like, let's talk about that. How did that come about?
Me and my homie Mufasa Enzor, he's from Houston. He's a producer. We met like a few years back, and we started working in Time Space, bro. Honestly, that song was like a moment. Like, it's a few songs that I remember recording from that project itself, and that was one that I remember he was playing the beat when he was cooking that beat. That hook came like that, and the verses were easy, but it's just like that was just a vibe. We was all in the studio that day. I think the lights was on and everything. Everybody was just in the studio chilling, you know what I'm saying, just vibing, and we were just cooking up. But I feel like I needed that at that time. Like, time and space, give me time, give me space. Like, I really needed time. I needed people to realize, like, I'm working towards something and I'm not trying to rush it. Then I needed people to also realize that I just kind of needed like that alone time to make that stuff happen. And this sound like I'm like overstepping the actual meaning, but that's really where I was at in life on that project. Like, I felt like I was just being so rushed to do the things that I was doing, and I felt like people didn't understand what I was trying to do. And I still feel like that to this day. But at that point, at that time in life, it was kind of like making me upset. At this point in life, it's just motivating. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's just growth.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
what's
saying?
up. That's what's up. And that's what's up. All right, I wanna talk about one of your hottest tracks. It's called "F Up the Vibe." Let's talk about that one, cause that one's going crazy on the tube. I seen this was like it's going on 13,000 views.
Yeah.
And how did that come about? As far as that single,
The
and if you
video,
knew that was gonna be at the level that it is now, that's just concurrently.
the video itself was shot by my homie Teo. Teo's going crazy right now. Like, if you haven't heard of Teo Shot This, go look him up. That's my homie.
Shout out to Taylor Shot This. Shout out to
But the song itself was just very much inspired by, like, anytime I hear a beat like that, like a LA type beat, that it's crazy. Like, the music just comes so fast because I feel like, I don't know, I got some kind of soul tie with that place, bro. Like, I don't know what it is, but my favorite style of music comes from that area. You know what I mean? They just, everything is so, like, relaxed but turned up. Like, they just having a good time. It feels like a cookout. So F Up the Vibe was like, that's what it felt like to me. I wanted a song that I could play that summer. You know what I mean? So that's the one that I gravitated to. I literally looked up that beat for that exact reason with that song, and I made that song on the way. I was driving to work, and I wrote that song on the way to work. Yeah.
And did you know that was gonna be as hot as it was at that time? Did you think it was gonna? How did the traction you think it was gonna pick up?
Yeah, kinda. Just because it was a tactical move, so I was assuming it would do what I wanted it to do. You know, with all moves, but it did. You know, so
that's what's up. That's what's up. Let's talk about your newest track. Excuse me. Flip Mode.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that one. How did that come about? And
another tactical move.
Okay.
The homie Cub Scout that you met earlier, the dude that's in there, he made that beat for me, and our move was literally, you need something different than you normally do. So it's just my mode just flipped. Like, that was kind of what came. I actually wrote that song on a walk one morning. I like voice memoed it. I didn't even write it. I just freestyled it because he sent me the beat, and I was listening to the beat, and I just freestyled it in my voice memos and recorded it that night. I hated it when I did it, but then the next day when I listened to it, I loved it. So yeah.
Okay. And I just want to congratulate you on your work ethic and the way how you put things together.
Thank you, bro.
Word.
I really appreciate it.
That's different. You already. All right, continuing on, right? I want to ask you, what is your creative process like when creating your music? Do you more go in like of a freestyle zone, or you a writer?
It depends where I'm at when I hear the beat, for one, and for two, it also depends just what kind of song it is. I used to like write the deep songs, but it's like the other way around now. Like, songs that I'm actually talking about something, I don't write nothing. But the songs where it's like more not really out of my element, but it's different, I write those just because I want to make sure everything is hitting in the right, or it depends where I'm at too, what kind of mode I'm in.
All right. Coming up in your city of San Antonio, what is there any other artists you want to collaborate with in the city or anywhere?
I collaborate with anybody, but there's one person I always collaborate with, my brother Paul Fisher. I wouldn't even be here without him at all. Like, I actually should have said him instead of Bow Wow, because I feel like he's the one that actually told me to start rapping. He was the first person to tell me to start rapping, and I didn't want to because I didn't think I was good at it. But he liked the way I wrote, you know. But as far as like, I'm trying to think of, it would most likely be a singer, but I'm not really sure who I would say. Like, because I'm kind of like, when I go into a zone of like cooking up, we only listening to like what we're doing just so we can make sure we're getting better from there. So I haven't even really put my ears to the streets like that. I haven't been in San Antonio like that in a while. So I do want to make sure that I'm cooking up with people from there, but I be so in a box, bro. It's crazy. So I'm actually not sure. I'm sure there is, but I'm not sure who it would be. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel you on that one. If you could change anything about just the music business on your career, what you're pursuing, what would it be? What is
if I could change anything in general?
Anything in general.
I would take away the I would keep the social media aspect, but I would take away how people perceive a lot of these artists. You know what I mean? Like, and how your social media, your lack of social media growth and things like that kind of can make people gravitate away from you, you know? Because there's a lot of artists that put out really good music and put a lot of time into it. And being that they don't have the following yet, they don't get the flowers that they deserve. And sometimes them artists don't make it to get them flowers. And I hate that when them artists pass away, that's when they get their their flowers through social media, when their music has been speaking to people for years. Like, it's just, I don't know. I think the social media aspect, it helps a lot, but it makes artists feel like they're less than what they're worth sometimes, when that's not the case. Everybody's somebody's everything, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know. That I would change something about that. I wouldn't take it away, but I'll try to adjust it some way.
Okay. And what was the best advice you've been given to on your journey so far?
To be myself.
That's what's up.
Yeah. I get constantly reminded of just being myself and staying down, because there's a lot of things in this that'll make you change that, when at the end of the day, it's really just about being you, you know? Nobody else can be you.
That's what's up. And all right, what's next for you? Tell the people what's next for you. What's coming up?
We're just shopping this project until next time around to make sure that the whole world hears it, because I feel like it's the best body of work I put together up until this point. By like ions, by like, you know what I'm saying? But aside from that, just giving people more vibes and more music and trying to be better, trying to make sure that we're attacking on all, you know what I'm saying? Everything that we're doing, we just want to make sure we're attacking them, executing, you know?
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I'll drop, and you could drop your Insta, your Twitters, and everything for the people.
Okay, so my social media all across the board is at official OFFICIAL 7098. Official 798 on all platforms and on YouTube, on everything, you know what I'm saying? So just tap in with me. And we just dropped our project Until Next Time by 798, produced by Cub Scout. That's on all platforms as well.
Okay, and that's what's up. And shout out Tapealert one time.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Hey, Tapealert, if you're not rocking with Tapealert, you tripping. These are great people. And, you know what I'm saying, I hope we get to continue to do this and just build this relationship.
Yeah, that's definitely a fact.
Tapealert.
Yeah, listen, it's Tapealert, hottest in the city.
Tapealert.